Hey, greetings, dear ones. I'm a little late this week and getting my update out, but here goes. Seems like the news about COVID 19, the stock market, the shutdowns, etc., is constantly changing. Many of us don't like change, and it's been a little bit unnerving. I'd like to make three quick, short suggestions about our response to all this. For some of you, it's not going to be any change at all. And I just want to say, keep doing what you're doing. Keep up the good work. Good job. Yet for others, it might include a little small, some changes, delightful, but the small changes. Either way, let's jump in and do a quick overview here. Number one, be careful. I know you've been hearing a lot about this and you're probably tired of it. But let me just say, it's not really about you. It's about others that are around you. Along with the usual recommendations of wash your hands frequently, keep at least 6 feet away from others in public. In fact, don't even go in public unless you absolutely have to. Here's another I heard just today. Don't even touch your face. This is how a lot of the virus contacts are made. Your hand touches something that another person has touched. You scratch your face, you adjust your glasses, you wipe your nose, you stroke your beard. Oh, shouldn't have done that. Well, some of you don't have beards. Anyway, the list is endless. Keep vigilant about these things and watch where your hands touch. Wash your hands, and yet, etc., etc. Just understand, we've been praying daily for all of you in terms of our family or our church and our community to be safe and to be healthy. Help be together by being careful on this one. The second one is be kind. This is like a no-brainer for most of you, but sometimes in the midst of this pandemic, it's a little bit stressful, and our thoughts sometimes can just turn inward, sort of in a survival mode. Therefore, think of ways that we can be intentionally kind. Many of the ways that we usually show kindness have kind of put on hold here. You know, a touch, a hug, a handshake, a pie, a dish of chocolate chip cookies, a meal. So we can't do those kind of things right now, so we have to be a little bit more creative. Many times, it's the words that we say and the gestures that we show. Contact someone and ask them how they're doing. Now, use your church directory. That's a great idea. Or just others that you know, others of your friends or family. Pray with them. Tell somebody else three things that you appreciate about them. Make some of those masks that out of some spare fabric around your place and deliver a load of them to the hospital or clinic. Thank our medical workers and our first responders. There's a rhetorical question tucked away in the book of Micah, chapter 6, verse 8, that really has some truth for us here. Micah says, "He has told you, O man, what is good, and what does the Lord require of you? But to do justice, and to love kindness, and to walk humbly with your God." Oh, those are good points of advice for us. So be careful, be kind, and now be generous. Generosity is not really dependent upon how much you have, but it's your heart. Jesus made a big deal about this in Luke 21, about a widow lady who gave 2 small copper coins while others were giving large amounts. Jesus pointed out that it was her heart that gave much more out of generosity than the others gave just out of their surplus. It sometimes can be a little challenging during this time, and we can't do things the way that we normally do. But we can trust God and look for ways to be creative. Mail somebody a check. Buy somebody a month's subscriptions to Netflix, or buy a gift card at a restaurant. In fact, buy 2 gift cards at a restaurant. Keep one for yourself and give one to somebody else. Offer to pick up some groceries for someone at the store, and then you pay for it. You be creative and ask God for unique and meaningful ways in which you can be generous. It says in Luke chapter 6, verse 38, "Give and it will be given to you. Good measure, pressed down, shaken together, and running over, He will put into your lap. For with the measure you use, it will be measured back to you." These are all somewhat a little bit interrelated, but let's give it a try. Let's make let this be a time for a blessing rather than just a bummer. God bless you all. Be careful, be kind, and regenerous. See you later.